Hello, and welcome to a Friday edition of Robert and Mandu versus the New York Times crossword. Today we're in the Friday, November 21st, 2025 crosswords. Go for that 70-day streak, and shout out to your excellency. Anyway, here's your spoiler alert for the Friday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Alright, let's do it. Lift, left, I quit, fungi, taken, and liar. Lift and left here. I like the cue. Funky music. I quit. Alright. Anyway, now for the main event. That's the Friday Daily Grid, which is by Joyce Keller today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here. Click on the link in the description below. Friday's my second favorite day of the week. It's the easy, themeless puzzle. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's the best stretch. Try to always record on these days if I can. Anyway, let's see what Joyce Keller has in store for us. Let's get into it. Allow, old-time charity is alms, word with good or raw, deal, host of, a host of many. Hits up online as IMs, crept cautiously, tiptoed maybe. Some memory aids, and snappy sort for short. Blankathon, senescent, that's just old. Sits legs akimbo, man spreads. It may bring out the kid in you. Okay, Tahoe runners. Height or width, e.g. Sydney Adamu put on the bear, don't know it. Peeved. Brief blow up. Okay. Fanny Bryce portrayal on Broadway. Governors of Thornfield Hall. It's Jane Eyre, is that right? Irate, maybe? These are skis. Maybe. Highway attention getter. Symbol of fertility in ancient Egypt. This is Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Settled down. Lodge rental and Shakespearean hush. Sorry to tell you. And barbecuer's aid. What it's not, they say. A shoe could be a void. Sitar's composition is a raga. Totally done with is over. Flirtatious. It's not rocket science. Maybe this is skis. Prized people are gems. Parts of some wedding rituals. Nose woes. Okay. Club's opening, perhaps. Azerbaijan neighbor. It's Iran. Find fault with informally. She was totally taken by Paris. It's the Helen of Troy. Popular perfume named after a singing star. It's gonna be rap. Is it Riri? That's a rap. Saran. Germs. Modern art is just R. Come hither, maybe? Schlep. Certain marketing deluge. Maybe this is tote. Juana Blank de la Cruz, don't know it. That's a laugh. It's a haha. Anne's best friend on Anne of Green Gables, don't know it. And moral virtue. It's ethic. Grown-up gummies are edibles. Touch. King and queen. Titles, maybe? Word often printed in red. Maybe it's sale. Suspenseful. Lead into clarification. Strength of character. One, maybe it's grit or something. This could be Gila Monster. Alumni notes datum. Maybe it's just year. Break ground in a way could be hoe. Insomniac's aid. And aces. We should lower the desk so we can see Mondo a bit better. Schlep, right. Saint something. Fellow traveler. Japanese ogre. Don't know it. Shout out to ogre though. Real hoot. Could be a riot. One in a cage. Could be a rib. Ain't proper as isn't. St. Kitts here. Okay. I think I probably have an error somewhere. It's the bid, though. This is ding. This is something ing. This is like edebiri or something, right? Camel and fawn are tans. Soft, maybe? Okay. Nose woes. Colds. This could be Horace, maybe. This could be fire starter. And this could be frayed. So. Terms can be seeds. Cheat sheets. Toad. Readathon. Snappy sort. A croc. Okay. Caesarean. Wow. This is Ao, I think. Be a honk. Maybe a toot. Set to metric, maybe. At rest. Cross. I don't know. Okay. Sputnik, that's what that is. Heart stopping here. Tony's cousins, maybe it's Obies. Nez here, I think. E-blast, I see. White noise. They have 5 eyes and communicate by dancing. Is it bees? This is holes in one, I see. This is cart. Metric, and here's why. Alright, we did get there. Pretty tough for a Friday, I think. Pretty tough for a Friday. Some stuff I didn't know, definitely. Some proper nouns I didn't know, also. But let's, together with Mandu, take a look through this thing. See what we can learn. Here's why. So I knew this at the beginning. Snappy short sort. Croc. I really thought this would be something about photography. This I didn't get. Tahoe Runners Max. Tahoe Mac. Oh, Mac OS Tahoe. Sorry, I don't have a Mac. I still think that Mac operating systems are named after big cats. That's that's about my Mac knowledge. That's like when I was in college and grad school, but it's a long time ago now. I didn't know Leah Michelle, and I don't know Fanny Bryce. So, who is Leah Michelle? Born 1986. Fairly young, actually. Broadway child actress Les Miserables, Ragtime, Fiddler on the Roof, Spring Awakening. She played in Glee, which I never really watched. Fanny Bryce in the revival of Funny Girl. Okay, not familiar with her, but cool in the grid. This is Jane Eyre. This is like soft, what light through yonder window breaks. Afraid So is nice. It's cool on rocket science. Kind of a bridgy kind of clue there. This is a nice clue on Helen. Like, looking at these things, nothing here is super tough. And yet I still think this... I think this probably played pretty hard. This is a crazy clue on Caesarean. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I kind of knew this, I guess, but a lot of proper nouns here. In fact, like Leah Michelle crossing Croft be tough. Come hither is nice. Yeah, looking through it seems doable, and yet I thought it was pretty tough. You can see how other people feel. Playing hard, but really it's just playing average, looks like. Now it says very hard, but I've slightly skewed it there. But 45 seconds slower than I usually go on a Friday. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Not saying that hard is not a bad thing. Hard is not a bad thing. Anyway, let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle. Try to make 4 groups of 4. Let's see what we got here today. Arty Kiss Enamel Essay. Crown Decay Brush Paste. Any Skim Plaster Pulp. Stick Stroke Root Fix. Now, if you do what I do, and you read out all 16 every day, I think you're likely to notice that R, T, S, A, D, K, and N, E all sound like 2 letters back to back. I see parts of teeth, but, right? There's enamel, pulp, root, crown, possibly. Paste, plaster, stroke, and brush, maybe? That leaves kiss, skim, stick, and fix. Which is probably the hard one, I guess. If I'm right about the others, which I'm not sure. See, brush, skim, stroke, and kiss could all mean to touch something lightly. Stick, fix, paste, plaster can all mean to adhere something. Okay, so I like this one. I think this is the first one to go for. Words that sound like 2 letters. Yeah, that's exactly what the description is even. There's parts of teeth. There's lightly touch. And then there's adhere. Not this, sorry. This. What's the most lateral of these? I don't know. I'm gonna go tooth. Good call. Then I saw this one last. Kind of. No, I really guess I saw this one last. I think this is more lateral. Ah, okay. We did get the reverse rainbow. We even almost got the descriptions. Didn't say graze, I said touch lightly or something, but I did say adhere, parts of a tooth, and words that sound like 2 letters. So we take those. Apparently it's playing trickier than usual, 4 out of 5 difficulty today. Maybe there's a bunch of things that look kind of art-like, I guess. Perhaps. Yeah, okay, so the tooth. No, they're all kind of equally difficult today. Yeah, there's a lot of tooth stuff. Enamel decay brush paste. Okay, toothbrush, toothpaste, tooth decay, tooth enamel is I think what one might go for there. That's I think the intended misdirect. I was lucky that I just didn't think about it because I found the purple right off the bat. It's kind of nice though. Yeah, most common error. Oh, second most common error. This is honestly a better answer than this. This one at least has some sense to it. Yeah. All right. Anyway, always good to get the reverse rainbow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And Mando and I, maybe we'll see you tomorrow for some Saturday puzzles. We'll give Mando one treat here. Thanks for watching.